Well, AUSA is upon us, the Association of the U.S. Army annual trade show back in D.C. once again. I'm Ferran, managing editor of Breaking Defense. This is
Mehta, editor-in-chief, Breaking Defense.
And we're going to give you a little preview of what to expect at the show. We expect it's going to be a full show and honestly quite a little bit different than we thought just a few days ago.
Yeah, full show is right, and that was a big question, obviously, with the potential government shutdown, which has been a big focus here in Washington for the last couple of weeks. Came about as down to the wire as we could. Just a couple hours before it's going to shut down, President Biden signed a new agreement that buys us about 45 days worth of government, and that's going to keep us going. There had been some question about AUSA. Would anybody from the Army be able to attend under a shutdown? They wouldn't be allowed to, no travel. So that was a big concern. AUSA did send something out saying the show's going to happen no matter what, but it wasn't really sure if anybody in uniform was going to be there. Seems like now we're going to have a full house.
Yeah. And with a full house, we're going to finally hear from U.S. officials, from military officials, from industry, key themes and stuff like that. What are we expecting as a key theme to start with?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that we're going to be looking at is the fact that this is the first big conference for General Randy George as the Army Chief of Staff. He was nominated several months ago, caught in the Senate fight that's been going on about confirmations, was finally cleared just a week and a half ago or so. We're going to hear from him about his priorities. You know, this is kind of the big chance for him to lay out what he wants to do over the next 4 years. Some Army chiefs, some chiefs in general of different services are a little more out there and want to make it clear. Some are just keep the thing going, keep the ball rolling. We're going to find out kind of for the first time what George is going to prioritize here.
What his message is going to be to all the uniformed and not uniformed people in the audience. And on the industry side, is there anything you're expecting to see from the major primes and the smaller companies as well? What are they looking at?
Yeah, there's always some surprises that pop up on the show floor, some new technology. People like to use these as kind of a way to put new products out. It's the biggest defense trade show in the U.S. One thing that we're going to be looking at as a whole team is the question of Ukraine. Obviously, we're now 2 years into this war, and it's really been a chance to see what happens in a modern land war in a way that's not hypothetical. One of the big things, obviously, is drones. We're going to expect, I would certainly expect to see a lot of unmanned systems, small unmanned systems on the show floor. I'd expect to see a lot of counter unmanned systems technologies on the show floor. And that's everything from, lasers or EW stuff to radars to, simple things as launching a net at some people maybe. So that's the type of thing that I think we'll see a lot about. But, one of the nice things with AUSA is there's always some announcement that comes out, new event that we didn't expect, new technology. And that kind of helps keep things going on those first couple of days.
Right. And you mentioned we're going to have a whole team on the ground. We're bringing in people from abroad to help us out. So expect to get all your news at breakingdefense.com, and we'll be there for every development.